Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 3 in the NFL preseason, and we are talking with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com, who killed it with his 4-pay picks at his site, OffshoreInsiders.com, in NFL preseason Week 2. Is that right, Joe?
6-2 overall, 3-0 with our highest rated wise guys. A sweep at OffshoreInsiders.com.
There you go. That's how it's done. All right, well, we're going to get some early looks at some of the upcoming Week 3 games. First, we're going to start with New England, Carolina. Right now, I'm seeing this line as Carolina pick'em or -1, market wide. The total is 44. Carolina, both their games went over, and the reports are that the Panthers are going to be playing a lot of their starters for this game. Now, I know for Week 3, it's very important to, there can be late information on just how much starters are going to play. Sometimes, teams, even though it's supposed to be the dress rehearsal, they're like, rest. They'll pull their starters after the first quarter. Some will play them deep into the third quarter. I've been reading the Panthers are going to play their starters a lot for this game. And the Pats, of course, are off of a come-from-behind win. The Pats are also 1-6 against the spread over their last 7 Week 3 preseason games. I'm thinking that Carolina, it presses a little bit harder here. New England takes it easy a little bit more, and I like Carolina pick 'em. What do you think, Joe?
It'll be very interesting to see how the Patriots approach it. If they, part of me says that the Patriots know that Tom Brady is eventually going to agree to something with the NFL before the season starts. Do they actually believe that he could play in Week 1? That much I doubt. But it'll be interesting to see how the Patriots do it as far as, whether Brady or not is going to get a decent amount of playing time. If anything, I might lean a little bit towards the under because Edelman will be out, and we know that Kelvin Benjamin's going to be out for the Panthers. But I don't think I'm going to have a premium play on that because, conversely, you could argue that Carolina is going to have to really test their wide receivers to see what they have. And it may be a case as if the Patriots are going to play as if they really do have 2 starting quarterbacks, and maybe they'll only go too deep on the depth chart. Without question, the most coy and the most unpredictable guy in preseason football is Bill Belichick. So It's a little bit of a box of chocolates there. You almost have to wait for that last-minute information.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we know with Kelvin Benjamin out, we can pretty much assume that that Carolina is going to, I mean, this is the game where they're going to have to figure out what they have in terms of their first team passing offense. So they're going to be testing that out. I guess the question is, how much is Brady going to play? Is he going to play into the third quarter? Are they going to pull him after the first quarter? Have you seen any intel yet on that? But that's the key piece of intel for this game, right, Joe?
No, as we record this, I was searching to see about if there was anything about playing time, knowing that the one guy that you always have to wait till the last minute is Bill Belichick, that he is always so coy about it. So, no, unfortunately, as we file this, no accurate intel on how much playing time that Brady would get.
I don't like coyness. I don't like it in NFL head coaches, and I don't like it in chicks. I don't like coyness, but that's what we're dealing with. That's the reality. All right, so this is definitely a game where you're probably going to want to wait till the last minute to see what the information is, where the line moves are. As of right now, do you want to give an official pick on this one, Joe, or you want to pass?
No, I think I'm going to pass. I can be coy at times, but like Bill Belichick, I win a lot, and a lot of people don't like me for that. Like Bill Belichick, don't like Bill Belichick, but but I'm not a chick.
You are pretty coy as a handicapper, Joe Duffy. I'm telling you, I don't like it in chicks. I don't like it in Bill Belichick, and I don't like it in you. But I'll take the reality that's there. All right, so I'm going to have to make an official pick on this one. I'm going to go with Carolina. Currently, pick'em is one of the market-wide numbers. I mean, my reasoning is that, I guess I have 2 basic factors here. First of all, we know that regardless of what the Pats do, Carolina is going to be searching for answers with their first-team passing game, right? And also, we don't know what Bill Belichick's going to do, but that record of 1-6 against the spread in Week 3 over the past 7 years, is that significant or not really?
No, I always think that the preseason records are never that significant for a couple reasons. They're not statistically significant enough, and usually the situation can change from year to year. 1 year you might have something to prove in the preseason. And 2 years later, you might have a well-established team, and you're just simply looking at the bottom of your roster.
That's true, but I feel like that, the Belichick-Brady connection encompasses all those years, though.
That is definitely true. And, Bill Belichick, one thing he does not like to do is lose, no matter what it is, and he's never been coy about that.
Interesting game. Thank you for your analysis, Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. You might have an official pick on this one late or not at your website.
Oh, it's quite possible because I'm going to be doing a lot of research between now and the time we officially research the pick.
All right, but for the purposes of our record keeping in these videos, Joe Duffy is officially going to pass on this one. So it falls to me to make a pick. I'll go with Carolina at Pick'em. Thanks so much, Joe.